He is called the Marvel version of Batman, possessing a dual personality. Whenever he encounters danger, his body is handed over to another personality to transform into Moon Knight. The main character is named Steven. Every night before sleeping, he sprinkles some sand on the floor, tapes the door seams, installs 3 locks on the door to secure it tightly, and finally shackles his own feet. He does this because he often cannot control himself from running around.
He thought he could sleep peacefully this way, but the next second, he woke up in the grass, and for some reason, his jaw was dislocated. He endured the severe pain and stood up, feeling as if his whole body was falling apart. Looking at the surroundings, he was suddenly stunned. He had unexpectedly arrived in an unfamiliar village. At this moment, a voice suddenly sounded in his ear.
Go back to sleep, worm.
But he looked around and there wasn't a single person in sight.
Surrender the body to me.
Young man, body where? Where body? Body.
Even his pocket somehow had a golden scarab. Suddenly, he felt as if there was something behind him. When he turned around, he only saw a tall building. Seeing someone on the building, he greeted them, but the next second...
Don't just stand there, run!
For no apparent reason, he was being chased. Terrified, he quickly ran into the village and mingled with the crowd. At this moment, everyone was looking at the same direction. As a man in a green shirt walked out, people not only made way for him, but also showed him great respect. The man walked to the center of the square. It seems they were holding some kind of mysterious ceremony. The young man stepped forward, and the man held his hands. Then, the tattoo on the man's arm turned green, which also meant the young man was a person of great virtue.
他是个好人。
At this moment, an old lady stepped forward, but the color on the man's arm turned red. She was judged as an evil person and died on the spot. At this time, a subordinate came to the man and told him that there was a problem with the transaction. The golden scarab had been stolen. This person was mixed in the crowd. The man calmly said a sentence.
To our army!
Everyone knelt down in response, except for Stephen, who was a beat slow and got noticed. Now he's doomed, surrounded by the crowd with nowhere to escape. The man didn't waste words and asked Stephen to hand over the golden beetle. To save his life, Stephen had to obediently take it out, but his body uncontrollably stopped him.
Wrong is courage to return that.
I'm not.
The man thought he was being tricked and quickly ordered his men to seize him. 7 or 8 strong men rushed forward and finally retrieved the golden beetle. However, at that moment, Stephen rolled his eyes several times, and when he regained consciousness, everyone around him had already fallen. Seeing the golden beetle in his blood-stained hands, he immediately sensed something was wrong.